the price is wrong.
Baby, I'm worth it. I'm worth it.
One,
Kid can't even read.
two.
Oh, good for you.
Hello, boobies.
Ooh, welcome to the CommanderSmiths.
We are the CommanderSmiths.
I thought you weren't going to say anything there because your mouth there. I thought you were just going to wave. I'm Adam
I was
Smith.
thinking about it. I'm Larry Smith.
Don't worry.
We're cousins.
Lowry has he got some teeth pulled here, so his mouth is going to be very. He's not going to open it.
It's not that bad.
He's not going to open up very much.
It's pretty good. I just a little sensitive right now at the end of my Tylenol and Advil mixture.
I'm
And
disappointed that they didn't give you the good stuff, because that would have been funny to have Loopy Lowry on this. Loopy Lowry.
Yeah. No, I'm okay. I drove home. I had 2 wisdom teeth. They didn't get them pulled when I was appropriate at when you're a teenager or whatever. And so just sitting here.
Yeah.
They did a good job. I
Yep.
broke a tool.
Nice.
They were in there and they just couldn't grab it, and I think it just kind of like
The tool like just snapped in your mouth? Oh man, that sounds really bad.
yeah, not like the whole thing, but like the tip of whatever
the dude's
they
tool.
had.
The dude's tool got stuck in your mouth? Is what you're
No,
saying?
I didn't. Was that a dick joke?
Yes.
I don't like that. It's just a tip that broke off in my.
Yeah. Lowry got his teeth pulled for our 400th episode. Actually, we were supposed to have it last night.
Right.
But my internet sucks. Oh, no video.
No video.
See, that's what I was wondering. This is through my phone. And I didn't even press record. Okay, there we go. Now we got record going. So if you guys can hear it, this is what we're gonna that's not gonna work if we're gonna talk about stuff. That's kind of bad. It's funny because I see it here, but I don't. You should pull up your phone and see if you can see it on there, Lowry. Because so here's for the people that are watching that can't see anything, and even though we're on right now, my internet, which I have like the Verizon, not the wire, whatever it is, the normal internet. Fiber. Thank you. Fiber. I said fiber, like the website. Not a fiber internet. It says RoboCop says it works for him. So I don't know. We're gonna get really quick into this because, long story longer, we're using the internet or through my phone because the Verizon stuff isn't working. I even got on customer support today, and they're like, "Oh, well, I'm starting a ticket in 6 to 7 days. We'll get back to you. Don't contact us again until 7 days are up." So right now we're running through my 5G on my phone, which has been a struggle today as well. So we're just kind of going through it because I don't know when this is going to come up. It won't get fixed necessarily until next week. Okay, Lowry's giving a thumbs up. So Joel, you're saying there isn't. Maybe you're having the same problem I'm having. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, we're going to get right to it. We have a secret layer. Of course, it's our 400th episode. Why not talk about a secret layer? Because that's what we kind of do. And we also have the results of the tournament that we're going to talk about. The finals of the best draw tournament. We'll get to that at the end. We're not going to dilly-dally too much just because I know it's our 400th episode, but just because of my internet stuff, we'll save that for a different day. And Lowry's teeth is the other problem. So thank you, RoboCop, on that. Or is this for life?
Oh, get the fuck out!
Wait, I gotta get it. Just a little
There's
Lowry.
mixed feelings here. I don't.
Get the fuck.
Can you keep them in separate
out.
messages when you're for life and congratulating for 100 episodes?
So you can go, yeah, and then boo on the next message is what you
Is it
wanna
like a thumbs up but a middle finger?
Yeah.
Is that what we're...
okay. So just I'm gonna get our tags out of the way. You know, we've had
I did get a foil Urza Saga.
Oh, I gotta give you that. See, how does it feel to get
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, how does it feel to be part of the bad guys or the good guys? I guess we're the good guys.
It's a gorgeous card. I gotta admit. I'll never use it, but
yes, you will
I
use it
I
all
have
the
a
time.
proxy.
Oh, well, that's a good point. And the proxy's pretty cool. Speaking of proxies, you can become a patron. That's the way you guys can support us. Becoming a patron, $1 gets you in the Discord. But you can get proxies like the Urza Saga. I don't have one on me. I don't have my proxy stuff here. I do, but it's over there. We're just going to kind of move on. But that's one of our patron perks. $5 or more, you guys can get proxies that we make every month. We have over 450 of them at this point. So that's really $1 gets you in the Discord. That keeps this show running for 400 more episodes. So the more you guys do that, just $1, like that gets you in. If you don't want proxies, oh wait, there it is. Look at that. So see how we did, turn it the other way. The Urza's lands when we got that reprint with the full art, and I put them all together. And so it's a sideways thing because it's a land. So it's, I made it so that you can see the art. Now, Larry and I had a kind of a discussion beforehand. The way they have the new Urzas is so much better by having the sagas on the bottom so you can see the full picture. Because I feel like sagas you don't get to see the picture. It's squished to the side. It's very narrow. It's better, I think, to have on the bottom. So, yeah, we aren't going to do Malort shots, but maybe save it for a different episode just because, like I said, Lowry's not feeling it. And we don't know how long my camera stuff's going to last. So, that sucks. 2 boxes, 0 of the Halo foils, Joel. I did have quite a few boxes that were empty of the Halo, but then I did have one box that had 3 Halo foils in it. So, good for me. Whoops, that's a Wizard's Never Late.
Good for you.
So, let me get back to the tags really quick. So, that's the financial way to support us. The other way is you guys can jump on my eBay account, which is linked below, and you can get our Yeti mugs that are on there, or foil tokens and all that. So that's also, or metal tokens that are on there. So those are on there. That's another way you can support it. But the free way to support us is to subscribe to the channel. Give this a like if you're watching this right now. That helps us out more than you know. I know you hear it all the fucking time, but it seriously does help. The likes do help. And if you're not subscribed, do so, because that just helps us grow as well. So, all right, that's our tags. If you need to direct message us, get on the Discord. Yeah, otherwise, you can email us at CommanderSmiths@gmail.com. We'll do donations with the Malort on a different episode. It's just, this one just isn't going to work out as well. So, should we just get right into the Secret Lair just because we're lacking time here? So we're going to this guy. We're going to this guy. Where's my little button? It's a secret. Tad is right. Urza's is greater than Yavimaya. That is a true statement right there.
I didn't want to say it because I always forget which way the gator eats.
Oh, Fernando's bringing in the bread. Where's my bread men? Show us your tits. Thanks, Ibukaki. You have my picture of my nipples already. Too many pictures of my nipples. I hate seeing you talk on Discord because it's just my zoomed in nipple. I'm glad it was a good nipple day and not one of those like bad nipple days.
Have you ever thought about piercing your nipples?
No. I've not thought about it. Now I am, but I'm
Maybe
not
you
actually. I don't want to get into too many side stories, but when Tad was helping me out fix the stuff at the cabin, we were driving, and he started asking, do my nipples get hard? And I was like, they're always hard. He's like, no.
Always hard.
But do they get like hard? I was like, no, I mean, they're just this all the time. So he started texting Cindy. He's like, do Adam's nipples get hard? She's like, he's a permanent. They're always hard.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I don't get aroused and they get hard. I'm just always aroused is what the deal is.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. So
do they get like sensitive?
Hello, boobies.
No, they don't get sensitive. No.
They don't get sensitive. They're just
no. Like when I ran Grandma's marathon.
Oh, good for you.
Which people that aren't from Minnesota are like, oh, you ran a marathon with your grandma. They don't understand that part. But Grandma's marathon's a marathon in Duluth, and most people have to wear like nipple covers because your
Yeah.
nipples rub against your shirt and then they bleed. Mine
Yeah.
just are always out, so I don't ever have to wear that. So even in the training,
It's
and
like
all
a
that
callus on your nipple already.
These are just callous nipples. That's why you can always see them. If I stand up or
Yeah.
whatever pictures, my nipples are always out. It's just, permanent.
Permanip sounds like parsnips. It's like a vegetable.
Don't eat my nipples, please. Don't eat them. All right, so
Whatever. You just did a dick joke in my mouth. I don't.
I did the dick joke in your mouth.
Yeah. Stop it.
I like want to make you laugh because it hurts, but then I don't because I don't want you to hurt at the same point. You got 20 more minutes before you can take your pain meds there, buddy.
Thank you.
All right. So we are going to talk about, another Secret Lair. We had the A to Z Secret Lair encyclopedia countdown kit. I got to turn down the music on this because
It's aggressive.
I have it
I can't hear
loud
it.
for the. Yeah, I know you can't. I have it loud for the pre-countdown stuff, and then I forget to turn it off there. All right, so we have a new one, and this will kind of coincide with what we're doing next week. We have Avatar: The Last Airbender, so this is a super drop. All Avatar: The Last Airbender. Next week we are doing Fave 5, top 10, all that stuff. Fave 5 for the commanders, Fave 5 for the cards, which is top 10 for each. So catch that next week since the set comes out the following week. All right, so that being said, we have 5 new. Who needs Malort when the conversation's about permanips and dicks? That's true. It's true, Ouija. All right.
Malort just makes it more of that.
I'll say this. Was it last week that we stayed up super late?
We were so drunk. Oh my God.
It was 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm rolling into bed. Cindy's getting out of bed in like 3 hours after that. Did you end up puking that night or the next day? I mean,
I didn't.
Good
no.
job.
Okay, so I missed the alarm to wake the kids up. We missed the bus.
You're borderline.
Did
like,
drive, but I probably shouldn't have. Came back, went right back to bed. Like I texted you, going, I don't feel good, and I didn't get up until like 12:30.
Yeah,
noon 30. I was like,
I was
my
11.
God.
I got the kids to the bus stop, and then I went right back to bed.
Right, we stayed up until 3 in the morning drinking.
And we weren't even like it. I don't even know why it happened. Yeah, we just.
No.
Well, the best part, we're getting into the Secret Lair, but this is a funny story. So we just started talking about like the podcast in general, and we tend to do that every like few months. We're like, how are we doing? How's everything going? Blah 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 blah. And Lowry ran out of his beer. He wasn't planning on drinking last week, and he ran through his beer. So then, what did you got like Captain Morgan, and started pouring it into a little shot glass and just taking.
sipping. Yeah. I was so trashed. I had a 6-pack of the triple, and then I had at least 2 shots, if not 3, of rum. I was fucking gone.
Yeah, it was brutal. I stopped the last hour, but Lowry just kept going, just a little sips there. Yeah. Okay, so we still are just chit chatting. All right, so we have Avatar: The Last Airbender. We're gonna break down all 5 of these here. How this ends up going is we do a breakpoint. Breakpoint, what that means is if we say it's a breakpoint 3, what it means is that's how many you need to buy until you get 1 free. You want to be able to get these for free. So you want this for your collection. So if we say breakpoint 3 means you buy 3 of them, you be able to sell 2 of those or trade away or buy list 2 of those away, and that pays for yours for free. So the lower the breakpoint, the better. We also added a couple secret layers ago. We are going to grade each one after each drop, kind of say where we think they are. Also, when we talk about pricing, or when I talk about pricing, because I do the breakdown of it, it's the mature price, mature timing on this, which is normally 10 to 16 months. I think it's maybe a little bit longer, maybe that 12 to 16, 18 months. But when these drops hit, and when people get them in hands, for example, you can go and get the alphabet one, the encyclopedia one right now. Everybody's just trying to bottom out. They're trying to, be the lowest price, and then the other one tries to beat the next one, and they just tank. So you can pick these. Don't get FOMO if you're just like, I want to get this, or if you miss out because, these sell out so damn quick. Most of the time, you can pick these up for cheaper than what the drop is when they get to peak supply. Now, over time, that 10 to 16 months, that's when they start to, those low ones get bought out. Then it starts to rise in price, and that's kind of where I get with the pricing here. So when I say the price here, you're going to get them and you're like, oh, well, that isn't the price when it comes out. It's just because they tank. That's just what happens. So I think that's it. Yes, grades, peak supply. So just be patient. My biggest thing with people, when people get all butthurt about not getting these, is just wait until it gets peak supply. I will say that the demonic tutors have not dropped lower than that. That's the exception. There was something that went goofy there. Either they made a lot less, or there were some people that were cheating the system, because that one sold out faster than I've ever seen anything sell out. So there are some, anomalies there, but for the most part, you can pick these up for cheaper. So don't get all mad and butthurt if you don't get these. This drop might not fall into that category, but we'll go over that here in a second. I am doing a lot of the talking because, again, Lowry doesn't have teeth, so he's missing. Oh, so you're gonna hear like notifications from my phone now. I can't silence. I did silence it, but it's still doing that because it's plugged in through my computer.
It's fine.
Yeah. All right. So, really quick, this goes on sale next Monday, so November 17th, the normal Secret Lair time. A little trick that did work this last time, and just letting you guys all know this as well. If you are worried about a certain one selling out, when that hour before it goes live comes up, put something else in your cart, and then when it goes and go to checkout. So in that hour, just go to check. God damn it! Stop making noises. Can you hear the noises from my computer? Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Stupid. All right. I apologize. Just gotta deal with it. So put it in your cart, check out, and it'll say this sale begins in 45 minutes, blah, 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 blah. But when it goes on sale, what happens is you get put in the lotto. So like that first 10 to 15 seconds, maybe a little bit longer, 30 seconds, they take everybody that's in line or that goes to check out, and then they randomize it and put it, and then you get in a random order. So that is one trick that Wizards actually pointed out from people, or for people a couple times, or 2 drops ago. So that is one trick there. Oh my God, I'm getting very annoyed with myself. I know.
Ignore it.
I'm just annoyed. Okay, so then the other thing, every $199 you spend, they are giving a Path of Ancestry. It's such a garbage. Why not? All the other ones, they're at least good freaking cards. This one is below $1 card at this point. So I don't, whatever. I guess the art is pretty sweet. But it's just garbage. So, oh my God, you know what's happening? This is what's annoying the shit out of me is my neighborhood is on a chat, and now they're all talking because there's the Northern Lights shit that's going on.
Lights are going off.
So everybody's talking right. It is pretty crazy, but it's going fucking nuts right now. Okay, so you guys, I'm going to try to deal with it as much as I can because you're going to hear that constantly. And this Sandy in my neighborhood, stop talking. This is ridiculous. Anyway. All right, so let's get to these drops because I'm going to fucking lose my shit here. A Secret Lair, Avatar Last Airbender. So the first one is My Cabbages. Do you want to try to read the cards, Lowry? You good to read?
I could probably do it. All right. So first one's Chain of Vapor, and that's a great legacy card. You have Meltdown, destroying artifacts. You also have Nature's Claim, which is nice, cheap removal. Anguished Unmaking, which is solid removal, and Putrefy is another removal spell.
Mr. Whittam said, is Sandy hot, though? She's probably watching, so no, I'm just kidding. She's not watching. But okay, so it's a bunch of... This is...
removal spells.
This is really garbage. Before I get to the numbers here, I mean, like you said, vintage or legacy for the Chain of Vapor. Yeah. I've never used it. Meltdown I've never used. I I don't use spot removal, so that doesn't fit me. I do spot-ish removal or mask.
Mm-hmm.
So none of these really speak to me. But we've had Anchorage of the Unmaking has 2 Secret Layers, so we can kind of get an idea there. But that's a $15 card at most, but not in this. I don't think the only card that's worth anything is Chain of Vapor. Like, and that's like vintage, or I have vintage. Foils are over 80. So they only have two printings, which is the Mystery Booster foil, which is kind of like the Encyclopedia where there was only 1 foil per box. And then you have the old school from, what was it, from like Odyssey or something like that?
What's that?
Was it Odyssey?
No, not Odyssey,
Or
but
is it
in that
Scourge?
range, yeah.
I'm trying to remember
not
the little symbol, but I can't. But anyways.
It's the M or the spider or whatever it is.
Oh, Onslaught.
Onslaught, yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
That's how I can be a savant. You tell me the symbol, and I know what I can figure out the set. But I can't. I just need to be able to visualize the symbol there. But anyways, all of these besides that one are $5 cards. I mean, maybe Nature's Claim gets up to $10. I mean, that's highly used in Commander 252 EDH rec decks. But foil, non-foil, all these. The only thing I could say that holds this up is I know Avatar of the Last Airbender is big. I've never watched it. I don't know how big it is to drive these. And
it's a great show. I really enjoyed it.
You do like it?
But unless this is just like a meme thing like they did with SpongeBob.
Yeah.
This is garbage.
Yes.
Straight garbage.
So it at best, non-foil side of things, it's $30 before fees. So when you take away shipping and fees, it brings you down to $22. So you're under. Again, these are 30 and 40. We're back to our normal pricing because it's not Universes Beyond necessarily. I mean, it is, but it isn't. You know, it's not doing the what they have to pay for that. Foil side of things is 45. When you take away fees, it's 35. So everything's under. So there's no break point. Like you're not going to get one of these for free by selling that stuff. So that being said, Lowry, no break point. What do you give this grade?
D.
Oh, you give it a D.
I F on value, but I can see the memes in it, and so that's where I see it. Like it's a D for me easily. It could be an F. I'm not buying it.
Yeah, I put it an F. So I mean, I don't think I put one at an F before. We haven't been doing this for that long for the grading wise, but yeah, this one I don't. There's no. I mean,
it's the worst one in a long time.
Yeah, it's not as bad as the Lord of the Rings one, but I don't use any of these cards, so it really doesn't appeal to me at all. To the point where I like to own every Secret Lair. I don't even know if I want to get this. Who was just saying that? Somebody said wait for the singles. This is I think it was Mr. Whittam, or maybe it was Bill from Woodbury said this entire drop I'm at a just buy the singles hashtag just buy the singles. So yeah. So this one's not good. I don't like it. There's nothing that's holding this up. Like the only reason that Chain of Vapor is because it's only been printed like 2 times and there isn't really any good. I mean, there's foil printings, but they're super expensive. So I guarantee it's not going to be as high as I put it at the 20. I think it's going to be a lot lower. So, all right, next one. Everything changed. So we have 4 cards in this one.
All right, you have Torment of Hailfire, which is a pretty solid card. Blood Moon is great. I do like that in there too.
Oh,
you have Lightning Bolt,
Chris,
so Chris is going to buy this one.
Yeah.
You have Dramatic Entrance as well, which is putting a green card from your hand or creature into play from your hand at instant speed. It's a cool card, but
that's it. We just have 4 cards. So
I mean, Torment,
Blood
brings
Moon.
it up.
Yep. Torment and Blood Moon. I'll tell you this with Torment. I just sold out of my last foil Torment that had the uppercase, lowercase one, from the spring of 24. So we're at that about 16 month maturing. Yeah. Now I've been selling them for probably the last 6 months, and then I finally just sold my last one. So that sold at 40 for foils. I think that's can get there again with this one. I do like the other art better, but a lot of people don't like that uppercase, lowercase stuff of the other one.
Fully agree.
So I put them both about equal for pricing. I think it'll be 30 and 40 respectively for the foil, non-foil. Blood Moon, we had the one Secret Lair, but only had a foil printing, but it was really etched because it was the what is it? The MH. What was it? I didn't write down the exact one. It was that one weird MCH, whatever it was, weird drop where they're all in foil etched, and so that is in there. Those are currently at about 10 to 15 bucks, so I think we're about that same spot. Lightning bolts, it just depends. You know, is this a really cool lightning bolt, or does this? We're getting so many Secret Lair lightning bolts at this point that I think it's only a $5 non-foil and a $10 foil. And like you mentioned, dramatic entrance. It's good, but we've only really had the one printing, and it's at $5 and $10 as well. So not a lot of value here. I mean, Torment and Blood Moon, this is better than the one we just talked about.
For sure.
But still, we're looking at $50 for non-foil. When you take it out with fees, it's $35. So at least we're above what the cost is. So that breakpoint 7. And then foil side of things, 75. And then after fees, 57. So that brings you down to a breakpoint of 4. So a little bit better on the foil side of things. Now, we know kind of the top end of Torment. You know, that's going to be a 40. So that's almost paying. It just depends on where this Blood Moon lightning bolt really kind of sit. I think this is on the lower end of the lightning bolt. Like, it isn't.
Yeah.
I don't even know the show, but this person doesn't seem like a main character to me that I would be like, oh yeah, Avatar. Like, if I saw the main character, be like, oh, that's blah blah blah. I'm sure people of the show know this is a main character that does this, but to me, it just looks like if I saw this card, it's just another lightning bolt. So, grade wise, Lowry, where are you giving this one?
I think Form of Hailfire does put it at like a C plus B minus for me. Like, if we didn't already have a foil Torment available, I'd probably buy this. But also with it being like a game ender card, I try and not use it or like overuse it.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't really need a lot of them. Also, like, I did enjoy the show, but it's also not something that I'm like all about. It's not like Turtles or Lord of the Rings for me.
Right. And that's actually,
you know, it's much more like Final Fantasy, where I'm like, I like it and I get that people like it, but it's not I'm all about this shit.
Yeah. I hear that.
So for me, C plus feels appropriate.
Well, we're in the same grade area. I'm at a C minus. I probably could be pushed up to a C just because we do have two cards that we know in Secret Lairs where their price is. And so these two hold up the Secret Lair. Breakpoint 4 is a little tougher, but like, does this one, if you're going to use Torment of Hailfire, I feel like the other one feels more like Torment of Hailfire. This feels like a big Inferno Blast to me, but a Hailfire, I guess, maybe. That makes sense, I guess. But I feel like, you know, the other one's more feeling with Nicol Bolas doing its thing because it has it in it, you know? So, but that's just me with, you know, I like the different art stuff here too, so I can dig that. So maybe you're talking me up, and you're not really talking me up. You just made a grade, and now I'm like, oh, it might be a C. I might move up to a C because Breakpoint 4 isn't terrible. It's not the greatest. I like Breakpoint 3 or lower, but we have two good cards in there, and then two that are just okay. So
yeah,
I'll go up to a C. Move myself up, changing it on my thing. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Took my minus off. All right, moving on to the next one. We have a lot to learn. Secret Lair here, and this one we also have 4 cards in it. Go ahead, Larry. Can you remember what that one was?
Yeah. That's so you got Sarah Ascendant, which is pretty sweet. I like that one as an ad. And then you also have Ponder, which is a great card to have in there. And then you have Cryptolith Rite as an enchantment. And then just reprinted in the Innistrad remastered. But then you have Kodama's Reach, which is always a nice kind of reprint.
I dig the art on this one a lot.
Yeah, they're
Kodama's
slower
Reach.
with these reprints than they are with like Cultivate, even though they're the same card. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I dig the art. I think this art on this drop I like a lot in this because that's probably my favorite Cultivate Kodama's Reach that we've ever gotten. And I dig this Cryptolith right. It kind of has the feel of the original one. So I really dig that. And then, we've had a Ponder. How many Ponders have we gotten? Black is Magic. So we have a good comparison there, and that one's about a $10 card. And then Sarah's Ascendant is our thing that's holding it up. So that first drop we talked about didn't have anything holding up. Sarah's Ascendant, the cheapest you can get that card is $37. Anyway, and now you got a special printing of Sarah's Ascendant. We did get a Secret Lair printing a couple years back. That's at 40 in non-foil and 52 in foil. So we have a good comparison there. Does this one overtake that one? That was a cool like Chinese art one. I think I actually might prefer this art over the other one. This one just seems more fun. The other one, I just didn't like the style as much. I know a lot of people do, but I didn't. And so I probably would dig this one more. But I still... I
can see it being comparable.
Yeah. So I still put this at 30 and 40 in the 12 to 16 months for Sarah's Ascendant. It's probably going to be higher. I probably should pick up my non-foil a little bit because I have the cheapest at 37 and I said 30. So actually I might move that up to about 40. So I'm going to pop this up. My numbers are going to be a little off. 40 and 45 is where I'll put this right now. It could be a little bit higher, approaching the other one range there. And then the other cards are between that $5 and $10 range. So nothing huge. I bet you'll be able to pick Sarah's Ascendant up at peak supply. Under 30, maybe 25. I
can see 20 at peak supply for sure.
Yeah. So foil or non-foil side of things, I got to bump this up a little bit. So it's 60 minus fees is 45. So you're looking at a break point of 3. So I originally had it quite a bit higher than that. And then foil side of things, we're bumping that up 5. So it's 70 plus. Actually, I'm going to bump that up. I'm bumping that up to 50. I think it's going to be a bigger jump than I'm thinking there. So I'm doing this on the fly now. So, and then remember, this is 12 to 16 months out because we also have that comparison of the other one. So, so that puts us at 75 after fees is going to be at 59. So again, we're almost at a break point 3, but are at break point 4 for the foil side of things. So that being said, Lowry, we have a break point 3, a break point 4. Where are you at on this, on your grade?
I mean, the thing that I like about this one is that they're all usable, playable cards. And, played a lot, even if they're cheap, like Reach or Ponder.
Reach is almost at 1 million decks at this point.
Yeah. No, I get that. And so, I do like this one a lot more than the last one, but it's still like a C plus B minus range. Like, again, I'd probably buy this if I was into Avatar. I'd be super happy to get this.
Hey, thank you, Matthew. Thank you for that. For the 400, congratulations. Yeah.
I mean, I might even... the thing is I agree with Too Much Do is just like, I think this one is a singles drop. Like, probably the whole thing through. Like, I don't need a Cryptolith right. But like that Ponder, I'd be pretty happy with that Ponder if I could get it for like $5.
Yeah.
Like in foil.
Yeah, that's a good point. Some of these
or the Reach. Like the ones where I use them a lot, like I could be really happy getting those if I could get them cheap.
Having a stack of Kodama's Reach for using in every green deck, this is the art I would want to use 100%.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I do like the Sarah's Ascendant in there.
I do like that one too.
Yeah,
I do like that.
I'm in the a little bit higher range than my last one. It is a little after I did the price adjusting, I did change my grade a little bit. I was at a C. I did move it up to a C plus for this one. Again, we have one card holding it up, and that it doesn't. It makes me a little nervous. Not nervous. It's just value-wise, it takes a little bit. You're really counting on that one card.
And it's not a guaranteed home run. It's a good card. But the times it has been reprinted, it has dipped in price quite a bit.
That is a very good point, and that's what worries me is if
Mhm.
you have mentioned before. You made an observation that when they put stuff in secret layers, a lot of times we get them in the normal sets and standard sets or another set. It's like all of a sudden
Or
they're like, okay,
reprints, yeah.
in that next year and a half, 2 years, they go, all right, well, we've printed it. Now let's put it in a bunch of stuff. And then they overprint it and the price tanks. And then, that's what makes me nervous. When you have 2 cards, and that's also, this is a 4-card drop. If we were at 5 cards, I'd feel a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah.
But we don't have 2 cards that are like really high priced. Everything's 5 to 10 in this entire thing. And we have Cryptolith Right can get up there because it is a great card. But at the moment, like you said, what it got Innistrad Remastered, which is a couple years old at this point.
No, that was last year.
That's right. You're right. It was so this year, 25, or was it 24?
I believe it was December or January. I was in Arizona
Okay, so
seeing my
this year.
dad when he got sick.
So less than a year, and that one got reprinted. So that one's lower at the moment because of that. But it has creeped up there. That was one of my spec cards for a while there, because I do like that card a lot. So C+ for me. You gave it a C+, B-, I think.
Yeah.
So, all right, 2 more drops to go. The next one, this one we actually get a couple more cards compared to the other ones because now we have 6 in this one, and it is one with the elements with a different kind of border compared to all these borderless ones.
Yeah.
I
do like this border.
Yes, I do.
You have Silence, which is the 3rd one in like 4 secret layers. It's ridiculous.
This year.
Yeah.
It's been in the tunes. It's been Final Fantasy. Yeah, it's just being printed.
Then you have Preordain. Again, like Ponder, it's a great one.
We have 2 secret layers of that.
Truths, actually one that I really like, but it's super cheap. And then you have Past in Flames. Solid card. Not something that I'm using, but yeah. And then you have Force of Vigor, which is a banger. I like that one.
Yep.
And then Expressive Iteration, which is like the 2nd secret layer in the last year.
Is it a secret layer? I thought it was the only thing I saw was special guest. Was it?
No, it was in the Mexican one.
Oh, that's right. The NLAC and the
one we couldn't say like on anything.
He can't even read.
I apologize. It was all Spanish.
I missed that one on there, but yeah. So yeah, we got that one, and that one was not a capped drop. So that one has tons of quantity out there because it had Sylvan Library and all that stuff in it. Okay, so this drop, we have a lot of cards, but a lot of cards that are just 5 to 15 at the most. Preordain, we have 2 secret layers, like you mentioned. Silence, 3 secret layers, 2 this year, and those are at $5. Painful Truths, it's 78,000 decks, but it's only a $5 card there. Past in Flames, $5 to $10. Force of Vigor is our big guy. But that in itself is probably only like a $15 to $25 card. So this is what's holding it up. Force of Vigor, and everything else is just 5 to 10. So let's get to the breakdown of the numbers. Non-foil side of things, we're at 50. You take away fees, brings you down to 35. So that's a breakpoint 7. It's not a 6. It's a 7. Get it? Do a 6, 7.
6, 7.
Yeah, and then foil side of things, yeah, I don't even get it. I don't get any of this stuff. Is 70. Minus fees brings you down to 51. So that's a breakpoint of 5. We got more cards in this. But we don't have the big home run hitters. I mean, Force of Vigor is our big home run hitter. Is it enough to hold the whole thing up with having more cards? What do you think, Larry? Where are you at with this grade-wise?
I wish they all had 6 in them.
Yeah, agreed.
And still, so like it at least lets me hesitate a little bit. I'm like, well, there's a lot of playable cards. It's a gorgeous border. I like what's going on here, but for the cards that I would actually buy, like, I think I'm just a singles guy. So like I wouldn't fault you for buying it. I put this at a C, C minus. High C minus. Like, these are all cheap cards, other than Force of Vigor, like you're saying. So,
Yeah, I'm at a D. I'm being brutal on these ratings here. I just don't. There isn't anything.
you gave it a D.
Yeah, there isn't.
I don't hate it though. Like, these are all playable. They're not
Right. But again, these singles, you're gonna be able to pick these up for sub $5, you know, especially at peak supply.
And maybe I'm just comparing it to that first one. Like, that first one was a legit D.
That
And this is better than that for sure. More cards, more playable cards. So I don't blame you.
Yeah, I will say this. I hope they keep the trend up of giving us themed bonus cards, because that could be something that's good in this. You know, getting a bonus that's part of Avatar: Last Airbender that fits in this kind of style. They've been doing that the last few drops, so I hope that. And then even when they don't do it, they give us the cool ass lands, basic lands, which I freaking love. Those are my favorite bonuses. That are how should I say it? The common bonuses, the ones that I hated when we got the jumpstart basic lands. I hate the elves. I mean, I don't hate, but I dislike the elves, the slivers, and the zombies. Like, it's just like bleh. I like when they give that basic, but I prefer it to be on theme. I want it to be like, okay,
Right.
Avatar, let's give you a bonus that's from this, you know. So I hope that there's
I'm even happy when they do like the sketch arts of something within
in the drop. Yeah.
Not, it doesn't have to be the best one, but as long as it's not the worst one out of the, whatever it is, I'm happy.
Yeah, for sure. No, I dig that. All right, so I gave it a D, and you gave it a, what was it, a C minus?
Oh, you pushed me into a C minus.
Okay, so C minus and a D.
Yeah.
All right, then we get to our last drop, and to be honest with you, I think this one's the best one of the drop. So this is the Ember Island Players. So we also this one has 5, not 6, but it's more than the 4. So we got 5 in this drop.
So you have Phantasmal Image, which is a solid card. You have Braid of Fire, again, solid card. You have Cursed Mirror, always good to see that as a reprint. Mask of Memory, that's probably the cheapest one out of here. The same thing with Thespian Stage. Yeah.
Yep. So really you're focused on these. Is we did get a Braid of Fire. We had 1 Secret Lair printing of that. But it wasn't like it was a normal border. Wasn't like a full art or anything like that. This is a full art, borderless, not extended. It's an actual borderless one.
Which one are we talking about? Sorry.
Braid of Fire. This one right here. Braid of Fire. So we do have the one where they gave us 2 of them. Actually, what you were just talking about a second ago, in that drop, they gave you a Braid of Fire, and the bonus card was a Braid of Fire with a little bit different art. Like, it's so weird. I want you to see it. Like, if people are listening, go out and look for those. You can barely tell the difference between the 2 Braid of Arts unless you're looking at them side by side, because it's just the littlest change. And I would have thought they were the same card, except for the number on the bottom. The Secret Lair number is different between the 2. So there's like just a little bit different. And it might be because I have the foil of them. Oh, good for me.
Oh, good for you.
So it makes it a little harder to tell the difference, but in foil you barely can tell. So I think this might be the best one that we get, and that one is at $35. The other one that we got, and that was only like 2 years ago at this point. Phantasmal Image, that's a good card. That's a $10 to $20 card there. And then the other 3 are between $5 and $10. So there is some value with this one. Thespian Stage, we did just get that in the Hatsumiku drop in the spring 24. So that one has a reprint recently. The other 2 we don't. Cursed Mirror I do like. I like that as a 3-drop rock. I use that in red decks a lot there. So non-foil side of things, 55. After fees brings you down to 40, so that's a breakpoint 4. Foil side of things at 80, so that's our highest so far. After fees brings you down to 61, so that is a breakpoint of 3. So that ties our best breakpoint for this entire drop here. We did get that in a non-foil with the Breakpoint 3. So that being said, Breakpoint 4, Breakpoint 3, where do you think on this for grade-wise on this and what the cards are?
I feel like this is maybe in the same range as the other two of like Sarah Ascendant and Torment and Hailfire. Willing to give it like a C plus.
Yep, that's pretty much where I
Like,
had it too.
Was that where about?
That's
where
where I
you're at?
had it a C plus
Okay.
as well. Yep. Yeah, it just again this one's a little better in that I think these two hold it up, but even Phantasmal Image, we had a special guest printing, and that's at 7 with non-foil and 25 with foil. Those are a little bit more difficult to come by. And are you using this for your Phantasmal Image over the other one? I don't know. Like, which one's the better one of the two? Braid of Fire, I can see easily getting to $30-$35 because we have a Secret Lair printing, and this might be the best one. But again, you're really holding it up on just one card. So, yeah, okay. So, pretty mediocre drop. I mean, it might be because we had the Encyclopedia drop, and that was so good. And then we had, what was right before that? We had the PlayStation drop, which was pretty damn good. And then we had the Furby, the Demonic Tutor, the Iron Maiden. Like, we've had, like, and Spider-Man was good too. Like, we've had 3-4 good drops in a row, like really good drops. And this one just feels like a dud in a way. Like
it's a dud.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to sugarcoat it. Like, there are some decent cards here, but it is, in my opinion, it's a fully singles unless you need some of these. Like, if you're like, I don't have this one in there, the expensive ones. But I plan on just doing singles, I think. I don't think I'm going to buy any of these. And that's...
And I'll tell you this, with me, I did, I went deeper on the last drop, but I was going to get everything from this, but I don't know if I'm going to now. Like, okay, but let's
Have you ever done that before? Actually skipping a drop?
I skipped the Transformers one. The one that was the regular border Transformers, not the Blightsteel Colossus flip ones. We had the Transformer drop in there that was like...
Yeah, I know what
garbage
you're
cards.
talking about.
That one's really expensive now because no one bought it.
Okay.
And that was when they weren't selling out. They were doing the time frame stuff and all that. So, Secret Lair Smiths. Thanks, Scott. So, yeah, this might be one that I purposely skip. And I don't even know if I'll go for the singles in this because it's just, I don't know.
Just depends on where they're at. Like, the Crows and Grip is pretty cool.
You mean Kodama's Reach?
Kodama's Reach, yeah.
That other K word.
But I would, like, Preordain and Ponder, I'd be happy with. Like, just those staple cards and just having different ones.
Okay, so that being said, we got to do the, if you could only pick one. Hang on a second.
Do we have to?
One
Spec.
to rule them
We got to pick one. And this one, I would say we can pick the same one if we come across it. If you had only one that you could pick up that you actually had to put all your money on and be like, all right, putting all my money on this one. This is the one that's going to get me big. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Stop. I'm going to get money off of it. What one would that be?
It's probably this one.
Yeah, that's what I had too.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I think it's comparable to the one with Torment and Sarah Ascendant.
I wish what they did.
I think I'd go Torment. Actually, I'd go with the
Torment.
Torment one.
I wish what they did is they took the Torment drop and the Sarah's Ascendant drop, Torment, Sarah's Ascendant, and threw in Braid of Fire. And that'd be a good drop right there. Those three cards.
That'd be a really good drop.
Cut the fat out, get the fucking good cards in there, get rid of the garbage, and put in all the good shit. That's what I would want right there. Is there a good one from the other one? No, I don't care about Chain of Vapor. Maybe throw in Preordain. I'd like Preordain and Kodama's Reach. There. That's a great drop right there. I would max out on that. Like, try to get as much as I could. But to have
Right.
it spread out between all of these, it's like,
If we could just put all of
Buzz
these
his
into one
girlfriend.
package and spend $40 on it, yeah, I would
Yeah.
do that too.
do I have the buzz your girlfriend? I know I have that button because that's what
You
this
got
one.
a lot of buttons at this point.
I do. I have X-Men. I always love the X-Men theme. Speaking of what you said earlier, what this drop might be doing, and I bet you we get one in December here too. I might. What it is I'm probably just gonna say for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one because
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna freaking want to go crazy on that, and not only that, might be my first set that I buy in a while because at this point, you and I have changed how we do things. We buy cards for our decks instead of buying packs and cracking them as much. And so, but Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles might change that for me because
It's gonna be kind of cool.
so excited for that. So, okay. So let us know which one you guys would pick up if you're picking up 1, 2, 3, if you're picking them all, if you're getting the bundle. I think the only way that I would get this is if the bundle has a huge discount, but they haven't been doing that lately with the bundles.
No, they haven't.
So if they don't, I'm not sure I will pick this up. If I do, it's only going to be one copy for my collection. That's it. Because this one just does not feel good. So, all right. So like I said, this is going to be a short episode. Lowry's in pain. Those teeth are gone. So we just have to do a result of our tournament. So let me pull that up real quick here. So we had the best draw tournament. We had 16 cards that were in there. Our finals came down to Rhystic Study and the One Ring. We had the most voting we've had for a bit with this one. We had a Staple Versus last week. If you didn't catch that, you should watch it because it's a lot of fun. We like Staple Versus, especially when we're drinking, and that's why we stayed up until 3 because that triggered us to keep going, and then we kept drinking afterwards.
Right, just talking shit.
Yeah,
and
so
drinking.
it's
That
so
was
much
good
fun.
stuff.
So what we decided is we might do more tournaments more often, I should say, and Staple Versus is coming back with that because we have a lot of fun with it. I hope you guys did. It's just a lot of just dumb stuff, and that's our drinking episode. So anyways, you already saw the results of this, but
I did.
Rhystic Study going against the One Ring. The winner of this takes, which you had Rhystic, I had the One Ring, gets to vote or pick their first pick on the next tournament. I don't want to say where do you think this shook out, but I will do a drum roll and I will reveal to people. Hang on, where's my drum roll button? I know I have a drum roll button because I did not take that. There it is. Ready? People watching. It is Rhystic Study.
Crazy.
Takes it down with 69%
69
of the votes. So it wasn't even close. I
No.
am very surprised. Rhystic Study's biggest battle was between that and Skullclamp at 63% of the votes. So the One Ring could not battle down Rhystic, and maybe that's why Rhystic is having that potential banning talk that's been happening in the Commander community.
I don't think it'll ever
no.
be, but it's at least
a discussion.
a discussion.
Right. I'm surprised though. I mean, I get it. I get it. And then I'm surprised at the same time. Like, because there's some crazy stuff you can do with the One Ring. Rhystic, though, in a Commander game, on average, going around the table, you're probably drawing 2 to 3 cards, if not more.
And then if you have a crew that won't pay taxes, then it's just
Bonkers.
bonkers.
Oh, I took your word. Shit, that's your word. Bonkers.
That is my word. All right.
I need to cut that up and just have that. And
Just a
just
button.
hit the button. Bonkers. Just bonkers.
Lizard.
But yeah, so I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised at the same point. Like I love the One Ring. I don't mind putting it in decks because it adds that protection into it. It does hurt you at the same point, so it feels a little more fair. Rhystic, and maybe that's what the point is. Rhystic, I don't put in decks anymore. Unless the deck is severely lacking draw. Rhystic, it's not even a thought to put in a deck because I'm like, everybody has Rhystics. It's so fucking annoying, and they're so powerful. So, boom, I don't put it in.
I think I agree with you there. Like, Rhystic is so annoying and powerful that I don't put it in there. But if it's even a blue deck, I'd be like, I could go with the One Ring in there. Like, it's also something that I'm trying to avoid, but it just makes its way into decks. Like, I don't feel awful about it.
Yeah, it doesn't
It's
give
very
you
powerful, but it
doesn't
it's
give you
it's
that
a
feel.
really high power sweet spot of like, this is really good.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel awful to play against.
I'd be curious, our CDH crew, Discord, and people watching, how does Rhystic and the One Ring do there? Because so much on the Discord, we'll see Robocop being like, I fucking hate the One Ring.
Yeah.
But you don't see that with Rhystic on that side. So is the One Ring more of a problem because it's giving you the protection part of it and the abusive part of it, being able to untap it, tap it, untap it, tap it, and draw multiple cards before your turn cycle even comes around? I'm just curious because in casual, maybe that's the other thing with CEDH is they're willing to pay the taxes there. They're like, nope, no card advantage, no card advantage. So Rhystic isn't as bad because they aren't getting the advantage. Yes, it's hindering you because you're having to spend mana into it, but maybe it's actually not as bad because people are willing to tax themselves with it, and the One Ring you can't do anything about. So I don't know. I'd be curious to hear from you guys. I know we're winding down. I know I kind of already started the end of it here. So if you are a CEDH player, throw it in the comments because I'd like to see that. If you're part of the Discord, let us know on that as well because I'd like to hear how that is in the CDH world. So you have any other stuff you want to talk about? No? Okay.
I'm good.
All right. We got to get Lowry off of here because that mouth is hurting. He had a tool break off in his mouth. Just the tip of it just broke off.
Just the tip of the
Just
tool.
the tip of the tool.
A little bit of a saw on it. I probably add some grip.
All right. Thank you guys for the 400th episode. We're gonna make it 400 more. That's fucking crazy. We're at 400 already. Not already. It's just we're approaching 9 years at this point. Is that what we're coming
8.
up? Or approaching 8? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. Math is not working right now. But yeah.
That's
All right.
Neither's the internet.
All right, gang. That should do it for this week. We will catch you guys next week.
Thanks for listening.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya.
I love boobs. I'm talking tatas. I love boobs. I'm bonkers for honkers. I love boobs. Thanks for the memories. I love boobs.
Boop. No. Boop. Hey, gang, the best way to support the CommanderSmiths is to make sure you slap that like button. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to our channel. Also, check out our online store, CommanderSmiths.com, where we have metal tokens, mugs, t-shirts, playmats, and more.